Yeah, I thought we came out and played well early on today, especially offensively, really moved the ball well as we have in the last few weeks. Got off to a great start. It's a high-scoring game. Both teams, I think, score the ball really well and have a lot of guys that can make shots and, more importantly, move the ball well. I think they do it as well as anybody in the league. I think most times we do it very well. Defensively, we didn't get enough stops. I do think as well as we played in the first half offensively, in the second half the ball didn't move as well. That's why we didn't score as many points. But again, a very good offensive team. UMBC is a very unselfish offensive team. Will Darley obviously hit some big shots. He had a big game in this gym last year. So, defensively not our best effort. Did some good things on offense and got to get better on the defensive end.
You have a 14-point lead with 6.5 to go in the first half, and then they cut it to 3 by halftime. They end up winning by 16. What changed after the 6.5 minute mark in the first half? Because your offense was still clicking for the most part, but then they started to make shots at the same clip you were making them in the first half. The roles completely reversed in the second half.
Yeah, it's a funny game like that. It's ebbs and flows and momentum changes.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of different streaks, within a basketball game. And, we talked about it in the locker room, how we handle those runs for either side sometimes determines how big the swings are.
Yeah.
I do think that as a team, sometimes when we get ahead and a team comes back, we tend to get a little deflated when there's no reason to, because we did enough good things to get the lead. So we've just got to stay focused.
So who's to say you can't do them again?
That's right,
Yeah.
and just handle those swings a little bit better, and not get impacted by them. So
you mentioned the ball not moving as well, Coach, especially in that second half. You were very monster about that, trying to get the guys to move the ball. Is it a matter of just having a plan when they get the ball, moving it to the next location, or what was kind of slowing it down?
yeah, sometimes there's some things we can do from the bench in terms of strategy-wise and calls to get the ball to move. I don't think from our standpoint it's not a selfish thing. It's guys trying to do too much sometimes. So you just got to balance that, because you got to give guys some freedom to go on their own and make a move if they see the defense playing a certain way. But we've got to realize most times we're going to be better served when the ball moves and the defense moves. We're all going to get easier shots for one another than we are if we do it one-on-one without the ball moving.
I think the most telling stat to me was second chance points, 19-0 in favor of UMBC. The rebounds were about even, 33-30 in favor of UMBC, but it seemed like only they could translate those second opportunities into points.
Yeah, it's tough to make up that difference. We didn't have a single offensive rebound in the first half. Some of that's because we shot such a high percentage, so there's not a lot of misses. The other part of it is they transitioned so well that our guys in their mind are thinking, we've got to get back. So, but they did get a bunch of extra, not just possessions on the offensive boards, but they converted those into points.
Thank you.